Welcome back into another episode of Spaceman 2.0 Crypto Truth Rising Show, here to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and the truth will set you free. So here you must see and understand the electromagnetic spectrum that we have within us and around us. And this includes everything from your TV and radio frequencies to microwaves, infrared, ultraviolet, and that which we use in the medical and radioactive sources. So, with that being said, 3G, 5G, how we've been moving into 5G is really a concern that we should all be aware of, because this is not something used by just the wee old public, but this is military grade weaponry, and 5G is what they use to disperse crowds and to put subliminal programming into the person without them even knowing. The Russians have actually fine-tuned this back in the 70s and the 80s. And that's why it was the best information, best history lesson on the globe, the Phoenix Journals. It says right down here, the communist threat and the Soviet nuclear attack had been presented for your consumption was a pretty good joke on the people. These were fabricated to keep you working hard and paying taxes to finance the new world order. The Soviet war machine has been financed and subsidized by the American taxpayer since 1917. So get on BitChute and watch this documentary, 5G Apocalypse, the Extinction Event. Okay, very well put together. I behoove you to watch this as soon as you can. So let's just watch this 2-minute clip and understand more why 5G is so bad for our health, and what they're doing in Canada and US is so much more worse than anywhere else on the planet.
There are 4 kinds of electromagnetic fields that we know are harmful to human health. So radio frequency radiation, magnetic fields, dirty electricity, and electric fields. Okay? Our exposure, any given person and all humans are affected by EMFs. What is our exposure in a day? It's not one cell phone. It's cell phones, it's multiple wireless networks, it's smart meters, it's cell towers. It's this sandwich, and it all adds up.
The data we're going to look at are all published science, testing results, or public standards. At the bottom end of the radiation scale of what's called power density or signal strength is the minimum level at which cell phones will work, which was found to be 0.2 billionths of a microwatt per centimeter squared. Pine needles were found to age prematurely at 0.00027. At short-term exposures of 0.05, children aged 8 to 17 experienced headache, irritation, concentration difficulties, and behavioral problems. 0.1 is the biobiology or building biology guideline for extreme concern. 1.0 produced sperm DNA fragmentation and a decrease in sperm viability in vitro. Also at 1.0, the science shows the following bodily effects can occur: headaches, dizziness, fatigue, insomnia, chest pain, difficulty breathing, and indigestion. 2.5 saw altered calcium metabolism in heart muscle cells. 4.0, changes in the hippocampus affecting brain memory and learning. And at 6.0, DNA damage in cells. So where are smart meters on this list? Electrical Power Institute in December 2010 measured a single Itron smart meter with pulses up to 7.93 microwatts per centimeter squared. Our own testing indicated approximately 8.0 with 1 meter. These tests are at a close distance, approximately 1 foot away from the meter, but an infant's crib could be just as close on the other side of the wall where the meter or bank of meters are installed. Even though there are all these known health effects at levels far lower, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and Luxembourg see fit to set the standard at 9.5. And China, Poland, and Russia, 10.0. This is the same level at which behavior has been altered, producing reflexes of avoidance following 30-minute exposures. A room of 12 smart meters, very common and even a conservative number in an apartment building, tested at 19.8 microwatts per centimeter squared. This is hundreds of times higher than levels which clearly indicate harmful effects. So how can utilities and governments get away with forcing these devices on everyone? This is how. In Canada and the US and several other civilized countries, the The safety limit is set at 600 to 1,000 microwatts per centimeter squared. This so-called safety limit is literally tens of thousands of times higher than levels which are known to damage health, according to peer-reviewed published science.
So with that being said, what's the real reason they got rid of lead-based paint? Because when lead is in the paint, you can't get these EMF frequencies across through that medium. So if you paint your house with lead paint, the EMF won't be able to penetrate. A lot of people are using other modes and ways. Shungite, I believe, something like that. It's a type of mineral, type of rock, and this is crushed up and put into the paint as well. So with that being said, may we wake up and live that maybe some chlorella powder will help us perfect our DNA, detoxify heavy metals and radiation. This is not health advice or wealth advice. This is just how I understand the way things are. So chlorella powder can help you detoxify and give you all your vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that the body needs. As well, colloidal silver may be well needed for helping with any sort of cuts and abrasions, even used for building the immune system up. Again, this is not health advice. This is just what I do and what I know that helps me. So with that being said, the chemtrails out there using aluminum and barium oxides, as another gentleman brought to my mind, barium starts with a BA, aluminum ALL, and that's the name of their god that they worship is Baal. And they believe in blood sacrifice to their god Baal. But if they need to dumb us down like frogs being boiled slowly in cool, then warmer and warmer water, this is us being boiled slowly in microwaves and electric magnetic frequencies that can harm us, besides being able to heal us, which we all know we're electric beings. And with us being connected with our phones and cancer's on the rise, there has to be a connection there. But this is not in any way, shape, or form health advice. This is just me spreading the truth of what I see, what is. Started on YouTube in 2018 with Educare for Life Wellness channel. They kind of cut me off from uploading videos because I put too much on there about the jabbery doos and PubMed articles that showed that egg yolks do not allow the upload of any sort of virus through the intestine. So egg yolks in your intestine are a wonderful thing. That's why they've been burning down chicken farms in the last 2-3 years. And now we have the bird flu epidemic or pandemic coming in, and how they're calling a lot of these birds and the turkeys, and it's just despicable. I put out another video on that earlier before. You can look it up in on this channel. So with that being said, may we all wake up and live, and may we all wake up to not be cooked alive. And as these frequencies can be directed at people intentionally, depending on what they are doing to harm the elite and exposing the Illuminati's plan for the New World Order. So I'm doing that. That's my mission since 2018. Well, since the last 30 years, trying to uncover and understand this material. The Phoenix Journals have taught me and teach me the truth for the last 30 years. I can't not confirm it. Okay. So with that being said, this is the Spaceman 2.0 with the Crypto Truth Rising show to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and the truth will set you free. So thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back with another episode. And